Yep, and here they come. Holy. I don't know how many legion. This is a lot of legionnaires. Oh, this is a lot. And trust me, look at that. Look how fast these units are polarizing them. Alright, we're going to start some war selection. Welcome to the first video. And this is a free-for-all match, and we're currently playing against 4 people. This should be fun. Hopefully I don't die within the first 10 seconds. I probably will. Well, I'm in a good starting position, so I probably won't die. If I do, well, probably build some walls. So the first thing I do is have scout out. Scout out down here actually, so that way I can see if there's any water or something down there. Because water is important. Ooh, oh wow, there's a lot of water down here actually. Oh, this is nice. Let's see. A lot of animals down here, unfortunately. Nice shoreline. Oh, this is great. I'm backed against the water. This is good. Unfortunately, I can't escape anywhere. Not like I want to, anyways. So it should be good. Ooh, I need wood. There's a lot of wood. I'm in a good starting position. I got the water here, good minerals. Oh, that means they probably got 1, 2, 3. I got 2 minerals here, two metal deposits, 2 stone deposits. I'm surrounded by trees. Ooh, another metal, 3 metal deposits. Oh, I'm surrounded by. Oh, this is a. I better get started fast because this is a water map, and water maps, you're awfully close to people in a free-for-all, especially. So I'm gonna need to get started on this because let me see how they have, because if they don't build a stone fight pit, then I should be in the clear. Just hope that. Okay, here they are. Oh, is that a fight pit there? Oh, it's not good. Is it? No, actually, no, wait, that's not the fight pit. Oh, that's the main town. Okay, good. So they just have the 1 bulwark. And if I can actually kill them. Okay, so that explains why I have so many resource deposits right next to me. More houses. Maybe a lot of houses. Oh, this is. Can I build it here? I can build it here. Yeah, build it there. Probably good. Alright, so this guys are start building this. This is not good. This is not good. I'm gonna have to rush this guy, get him out of the picture, and let me see with my scout how far the other guy is, because it doesn't seem like there's anyone. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anyone out here because of there's no territorial claim here. You see, so it should be a lot easier. Let's see. It's all water. It's all mostly water. Okay, there's another one here. Okay, I'm not really worried about this guy too much. He has a stone cutter. That's okay. Fight pit. Okay. So something tells me that they're gonna be fighting. So this might prove beneficial to me. I don't know if they're gonna attack, but I should still prepare. Especially, oh, here's this. Wait, okay, so he's yellow, so that means he should not be that far. It's yellow scout, so he shouldn't be that far. So. What? I can't. It's here. Huh? Okay. I need more houses. I need a lot more food. I have to age up really fast. So, oh, hello. Well, this is interesting. So we got red and orange right next to each other. So I'm gonna have to take out. What is this, Violet? This weird guy. This guy. Because he's a lot of territory, and I do not. Let's go here up because we're gonna go Russia this round. Oh, this is gonna be like a heavy expense on my end. I'm gonna need to get a lot more workers really fast. So I'm not gonna have any food to upgrade fully. I need a lot more wood too. I only have 3 berry bushes left, and one of them's left to go, and this one up, and there's another one gone. Oh, you look at that! Oh, this is interesting. Kill. And of course, my villagers run away after that guy. Come back here. Okay, so this is going to be a tough fight, I already know. I should probably get the stone cutters up. First things first, we're going to upgrade these guys, and we're going to tell them to build the farm. You need the stone cutters fast, and you're going to need... You don't really need the explore the area, because we kind of already know what's around here. Actually, why am I building the farm? It would be much easier just to build... well... It would be considerably easier just to build the... Oh wow, that bankrupt me. Should I build this? Yeah, I'll build that there. Would it be wise? Because probably better to build it over here. Right over here. No, let's build it here. Be closer just to build these 2 deposits. let's get the rest of the villagers upgraded. And we need we're gonna need probably legionnaires. I don't get that until next age, unfortunately. Now I am curious on what I should do in this series, because this guy, you can see clearly, he built towers all around his territory. He probably built more here. Don't know why he built it here, but he probably didn't know that I'm over here. I was gonna kill this guy, but it probably best to leave him alive to act as a buffer, because he's gonna be focusing on this guy. And while he could fight me, as long as I contain a sizable force of, well, I'm gonna have to upgrade these guys. As long as I contain a sizable force, I should be okay. And I am running low on practically everything. Oh, this is not good. I'm struggling on mainly just wood. Wood is always the problem in this game, especially right when you age up. Wood is always going to be the problem you have. And now I am kind of scared. I don't know. Actually, where'd my scout go? There he is. Scout, go sacrifice yourself. Sacrificing scouts is always good. Not really. To be honest, the scout is an amazing unit that you can only get in Stone Age. Let's see, does he still... He's still in... What? Why is he still in... Does he not know? Okay, this is gonna be dumb. I'm still gonna leave him. I'm still gonna leave him, because if that's the case, then this guy will just be so confused, and I'm not gonna waste valuable troops for a little bit of territory. And while I could claim all this, he could easily just slowly advance. And so it's best to keep him scared. Hudson 5 bits. I wish I could just upgrade, because it's still just going to the same exact age. Nothing is changing other than you get a few upgrades, but I guess it keeps players from having, you know, huts from the Stone Age all the way up to after you still have a normal hut. And it keeps the resources from, spending resources just freely and not having to worry about logistics, because logistics do matter in this game. Maintaining your resources, keeping your resources at a certain amount, and such. Now you normally lose your scout if you're careful with him at least. You normally lose him at around medieval age is when you usually lose him, because people haven't fully had an army or defenses built up, and it's easy for them to dodge. It's easy for scouts to dodge, because they can also, you just set them by themselves, they can regain health. And they're not attacked by wild animals, so you can easily find out where your enemy is. And it's best to keep your scouts in a certain position in enemy territories to keep an eye out. You just want to keep them on the edge of the enemy's territory. You never want to keep them too deep. Not like there's an enemy scout there. I think. Oh, there he is. And that's what happens. You kind of want to kill enemy scouts as fast as possible, but you don't want to like spend too much time chasing them down. If you spend too much time chasing them, that's valuable time you could be spending in other tasks. Scouts, while useful and be great to kill early on, they're just not worth following across the map for. Now I had a choice. I should probably build towers, especially now. Because this guy will not come out of his shell. When players do this, they don't come out of their shell. They want to stay in and keep people away. And they kind of want to grind as fast as possible. And so they won't really build a huge military presence. So mainly build just waves, just rows and rows of defenses. And so it keeps players away. Now the problem with doing this is it is a huge amount of resources to upgrade from just normal, just going up the towers. Just having one tower upgraded is ludicrously expensive. Especially early on, especially when you just upgrade. Getting one tower is ludicrously expensive. Now, normally late in the game, you can have as many towers as you want, and it won't cost you a thing. But now, getting towers, this many towers especially, if I can just get a decent sized army, not even that big, I could easily crush these guys, but I'm not going to waste my time doing such things. And you can see, so something you can see by the deer is how it runs away. Now deer are dangerous, but they can also be very helpful, especially if you know how to if you find out how to track them. Deer will want to run away from just about any unit. It doesn't matter what it was. Scouts, warriors, anything. Buildings. Oh, sometimes buildings, but not all the time. But deer can also tell you when an enemy is approaching or not. Like here, right here, you can see clearly this deer ran away because something is here, which just means this guy. So it can be very helpful, and you kind of want to kill deer in your own territory. Now, the reason why you kill deer in your own territory, especially close by, is for food, obviously, because they get 400 food, which is ludicrously good. But also because it keeps the enemy from finding, if the enemy knows, it keeps them from finding out where you are. And if you're coming, because deer can often give away your position, give away your army. It doesn't matter how good your range is and how far you can see or how far the enemy can see. A single deer can tell a player where you are at all times. It can tell you when attack is coming, tell you where your units are. So deer can often be very helpful and dangerous. I'm gonna do this Eastern Europe because I want to go down the Russian Europe. You kind of want to be careful when you choose, because I chose Western Europe on accident last time and I ended up screwing myself because I didn't have Russia, because Russia is not in the Western Europe category. And if you study geography, that is correct. Russia is not in the west of Europe, it is in the east of Europe. Now, unfortunately, I'm very disappointed. The one thing they removed is when they made the country Russia, they took away the fact that it was in Asia, because it used to be both in Asia and Europe, and then they changed it to where it's just in Europe. Now, it makes sense as to why they did that, so players wouldn't be able to, if they choose one route, they don't have to worry about where they are, or doesn't have to worry about, okay, if I want Russia, then if I ever get Russia and I want to change my mind, or if I want one country and then change my mind and decide I want, a European power, they can easily just change it. So it keeps players basically on their toes and it really lets you explore the other ways. And I really like Eastern Europe. Like ridiculously, it is really good in my opinion, Eastern Europe. Okay, again, I don't know what this dude is doing. I could easily just kill him, and I don't want to though. Now, I could get Legionnaires. I'm not going to. I'm about to age up. I got 70%. And that would just be a waste of resources. But I will get more boats. Now, boats or fishing presents. Now, this is a ludicrously good source of food. Ludicrously, and you'll see why when this boat comes in. 55. Now, that might not seem a lot, but they can collect a lot more, especially when not this age, but the next age, the medieval age. I haven't got the upgrade either. But as you can see, my food. Not only do I have 17 workers on this food, I also got just 5 boats. And normally I get 10 boats for this, but I don't know how. Yeah, this is good enough for 10 boats in my opinion. You kind of want to judge on how many boats you have by the size of your lake. So if it's a small, pond like this, 10 boats is enough. You always want 10 boats maximum on one side of a river or lake. I don't know how much. I'm gonna check this area out. And you want to get these upgrades. Now warehouses. Most people forget about warehouses. But warehouses, you always want to check them. Now, warehouses can be expensive if you have too many of them. So you always want just like the amount you need. Do not build, 3 warehouses around one area to gather from. But you also want, and it'd be probably good to upgrade this. You also want ludicrous amounts. I'm sorry, you don't want ludicrous amounts of workers in one area. I've seen players do this all the time. They would run low on resources, so they would send every single villager they can at a specific resource node. And you don't want to do that. And you can see right here why you don't want to do it. This worker is not gathering, he is stuck. And so he cannot gather. So instead, I'm going to take a few of them and move them to this resource node, because it's obviously no one there. And now it can free up space. You never want more than around 12 workers at a single node, because that causes problems of workers being stuck. And that is just my opinion. Oh, and it'd probably be better if I actually, not have them go to this specific resource node. Oh, and that guy quit. He could have quit because he got attacked, which would make sense. Especially on how close they were. I'm gonna leave blue live. I got a lot of food, so I'm gonna go ahead and take some workers off of this and start gathering more wood. And oh, you definitely want these, especially if you have a good fishing presence. And I got 6 boats. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 more. Well, I probably don't need 4. I'll just get 2 more. And then just 1 more. 1 more is good, because I don't want the boats to get stuck. They will get stuck. And plus I can get some, boats over here. Some fishing boats over there, so. Limited success, but... And he quits out. Okay, well that's... Okay, that's kind of nervous on my end. That's not good. I'm probably gonna have to... Something's not right here. That's kind of making me nervous on why that dude would quit. Nope, nope, nope. Why would that dude quit? That makes me nervous. Because he has fortifications here. I am obviously nervous, but where's my scout? My scout's up here, actually. I'm gonna actually send my guy here, because he might have legionnaires. If he does, I am 100% screwed. Because legionnaires are the strongest early game unit in the game, and I'm not making that up. They are ridiculously powerful. They need to be desperately nerfed, because I've seen them take on units, late in-game units, like in industrial level era. And that guy seems to be up, and he's dead. Okay, that's making me nervous. Okay, yeah, I gotta prepare. I'm gonna start building walls. It's gonna be ludicrously expensive, but it's gonna be a lot safer than whatever that. Oh, and he's dead. And those structures are still alive. Interesting. I'm gonna keep them alive. Keep them like that. And this is dried up. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna start clearing the wild animals. I'm gonna go to build structure here. There was a boar here. There it is. Oh, I can't believe I did that. And I accidentally select all the workers. That's... Don't double click. Never double click. You just... Actually, this might be good. Just here, just go there. Yeah, problem solved. And this is too many workers on one side of the wall. Walls in this game are incredibly powerful. A lot more powerful than I thought they would be, and they keep very good enough players out. Like, I've seen people like lay siege. I've won many games with just because I had more walls than they did, and that's literally the reason. Okay, I'm gonna. This is too many workers on the walls, so I'm just gonna send the rest. Anyone who's not building them over here. Um, yeah, and I'm just gonna wait here until something interesting happens. Oh, he says hi. Okay, well that was fast. Hi. I'm just gonna respond. And he looks Russian. I think it's Russian. I don't know what it is. Do you want Legio? He has a Legion. I am glad I'm building my own. I'll pass. Now, good thing is, Legion cannot bust through walls, and they are pretty strong, and they could have given them time, and that just goes to show how ridiculously powerful they are. But Legion cannot destroy through walls. Now, you might want to them could come through here, and the answer is no. They cannot walk through here. You can see he's not. Can't go through here. And you want to use things like this as a form of like natural barrier. See, he can't go through this one. Let me just go ahead and hurry this up. Now, the number one thing that makes Eastern Europe one of the greatest is these houses. And these give militiamen. And these militiamen are amazing. I've actually won many games with just militiamen. And not due to the fact of any strategy or anything, it's just on the pure basis of they weren't prepared. Oh, and look at that. Look at that. Oh, and as you can see here, this is glitched. It's not showing. Yep, Legionnaires. One of the strongest units, ridiculously strong units in the game, but in my opinion should be just straight removed or just completely nerfed, because a single Legionnaire, 1-2 Legionnaires, not that big of a deal. Like, just a dozen could just wipe an army. Yep, and here they come. Holy. I don't know how many this is a lot of Legionnaires. Oh, this is a lot. Ridiculous amount of Legionnaires. I'm glad I built something to keep them away. Now, good news is they can't get to me, but they were going to certainly try. And look at that right here. Look how ridiculously strong they are. Now, good news is, as long as I keep them right here, I should be fine. Okay, no, probably not for that. Okay, as you can see, this is how ridiculously powerful Legionnaires can be. It's just a never-ending onslaught. They broke through that wall in seconds. Oh, this This is not how I wanted my first episode to be. Look, he's trying to lure me out. I don't want to do that. Just build more towers. And what are you doing outside? I should probably get metal tips. I need more towers. I will not lose. I refuse to lose. I am probably gonna lose. And I don't need this anymore. He lost a considerable portion of his army. And that should just go to show how powerful Legionnaires can be. And of course, I double click again. Like a freaking idiot. Okay, now that that's settled, I gotta be careful. I accidentally double clicked villagers, so. I'm such an idiot. That hurt. That hurt a lot. I can finally get abstract though, so. He spent a lot of resources on just that. I know he did. And actually, I need more houses too. I need a lot of things, not enough time. Luckily, I was able to rebuild my wall. I am kind of scared because if he realizes, oh, I can build a navy. Now, most builders don't do that. They never build a navy, or they do build navies, but they won't they won't think, okay, I'm gonna waste my resources building a huge navy and come over here and come over to one side in hopes I can get him. And he can't do that here because I'll know. He can't do that here because he's a bit far from my main resources. And I just realized that I do not have. Well, I can still do it. This is going to be a clutch win of anything. Oh my gosh, that was stressful. Sorry if you didn't get to see the main fight, but oh my gosh, I was way too busy dealing with that. Sorry, maybe I took the fun out of the main fight, but Again, like I said, it's just I was stressing out on that one. Oof. Now, good news is, oh, more militia. I'm gonna start sending militia raids, and this is something I do commonly. Is I send militia raids. Militia raids, again, they're free units. They don't bother me if they die, but they do help me scout out the area. That's what their really main purpose is to help me scout. So I don't really care about their lives. And they are a valuable unit, and they should not just be thrown, or it should just be thrown at the enemy. But you should also, if you can, use them strategically. You don't want to just, if given the chance. Oh, look at that! He has Eastern Europe too. Hey, look at that! He's building a massive army. Now, luckily, I know where he is. And he's gonna know. As soon as you enter someone's territory, they're gonna know. Now my hopes is to get Russia as fast as possible, the Russian Empire, and then get these barracks up and running. Because the barracks is, you'll see why soon, but the units for said barracks, the Russian units, in my opinion, are some of the best in the game. Not because of how they can do a lot of damage, not because they can do something special. And the fact that this guy is upgrading his workshop means he also has the Russian Empire. Oh boy. And is that what I think it is? It's an airport. Oh no, it's a warehouse. And speaking of airports, I should probably build one. But first things first, I'm gonna get a university up, and university is very important. And I don't need these two. I'll get these and that. Actually, this is probably a good university for. So I'm not gonna upgrade the houses, not just yet, because it's not really worth it at this moment. I am gonna get these barracks up. And knowing he has massed units too, now luckily he should have spent a lot of metal on just those legionnaires. Legionnaires are not cheap units, so the fact that he was able to mass that many in a fairly short amount of time, if I may add, and the fact he got the Russian Empire pretty damn fast, yeah, not just because he had a massive area to gather from, but could be also for the fact that he's just hurting. Now he built siege workshop, so he's gonna try to bust down my wall with siege equipment, so I should expect siege equipment. Okay. Oh, you definitely need ballistic sights. Ballistic sights are important. I will get take blueprints, but again, death sights are just as good. Okay. I'm under attack. Oh, that's okay. Now I need more food, apparently. That's a first. Oh, actually not a first. I always need more food. First thing you want to do is I'm just going to spam, because this is a reserved and you can't just right click and get 5 immediately. Sometimes I can do just spam it, and so that way I can keep producing troops. You can't do this with all, you cannot do this with all of them, But um, it should nonetheless still be good doing it. That didn't make any sense how to do it. Yeah, you know what I meant. I'm not gonna get the upgrade because it really getting upgraded ships really messes you up, because for some reason the game does not recognize ships as, well, it doesn't fully take away resources like it's supposed to. Because sometimes it would take away resources, and then that way you don't have to worry about it doing something weird. Because it just slowly takes away resources. It doesn't like fully just take them. Instead, it just slowly takes them away. And then there's multiple times where I've actually ran out of food completely because I've done that. So you only want to upgrade them like at one at a time, and it's because of this glitch in the game. Again, if you play this game a lot and you really naval focus, then you'll know what I mean. I think I saw a board here. And I just realized I need more space. And I also realized that the reason I'm not getting that space is because when I upgraded them, they're getting militia. Oh boy, that's not good. And I'm just gonna go ahead and take that away, because the university is gonna be producing workers for me, and so I can keep getting the influence. Oh, hello. Now this is worrying. Okay, I'm gonna take away some. I'm doing pretty decently on metal at the moment. Although it's gonna change really fast if I don't get something up. Yeah, I'm gonna get these guys there. Okay, so this is good to know. And I should probably get an airfield up and running really fast, so that way I can actually scout and see what's going on. Because airfields are actually pretty damn good. Not, you know, again, it depends on the airfield you're getting. And let me kill this tiger before he attacks my villagers. Actually, a lot of wild animals up here. Wild animals are so annoying in this game. But they keep players from just attacking. Wild animals are a good deterrent. Now I'm gonna get these workers to start building more houses over here. Because population is very important. Don't let anyone tell you differently. Also, these houses get partisans. Okay, so the question is, what should I get? And I probably should get balloons, although light bombers are... Yeah, let's get some military balloons. go ahead and get my ships, my fishing boats, because they're going to give me a lot more food when I fully upgrade them. Normally, I would get light bombers. Military balloons, and although have, is probably going to be needed in this situation. Because as good as amazing light bombers are, oh, look at that! What is that? It's a warehouse, I think. While a light bomber would be perfect in this situation. Well, technically speaking, I could get a light bomber. I'm gonna need more Air Force though. Light bombers would be perfect in this situation. Just clear out the last remaining wild animals, because wild animals are just once at this you get this age, they get annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna actually take these. I'm gonna take I only need 4 of them. The rest can come and gather. Well, it's probably not a good idea to build that there. Actually, not think of it. Ugh. Oh, hello. Welcome back. Oh, and you built a tower here. That's interesting. I'm gonna need more workshops. Or factories, actually. Please build that. Don't need that anymore. And I'm gonna get. I'm gonna build some few mines. I'm not gonna build a whole bunch of mines because they're quite expensive, and I do desperately need the food. And it'd be wise to get abstract too. While I do not have the necessary resources to be spending on. Okay, hello. I see what you're doing, and I do not like it. Not one bit. What he's doing is he's slowly taking territory away from me. Not too much, not too little. He's slicing the salami. And if I can just get this weather balloon up and running, I could see what he's doing. And maybe I can actually aim with my death sight. Oh, I can. Oh, hello. He has a lot of death sights. He has a lot more death sights. Those are death sights that he's attacking me with, and there's a lot more than mine. Battle ain't over yet. It's gonna be over soon. Oh, that was a beautiful hit. This would be a strategic blow. This would be a massive blow to his both economy and just units in general. If I can take out his. Oh, look at that! It did work. Oh, the battle's not over yet. It's gonna be a tough fight. It's not over yet. I need more barracks and more. I just need more barracks actually. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? Partisans. Alright. I'm gonna start dropping bombs. Tough fight. If he gets abstract 2 before me, it's gonna be even tougher. Oh, and he got light tanks. That's very interesting. Why would he get light tanks? I mean, sure, light tanks are, amazing units, but... Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's gonna tear through me. He is smart. I'm dealing with the smarty pants. I'm gonna pull these guys back. Close the gate. So one thing dangerous is the fact that I have virtually nothing to counter that. I could get... There's nothing to counter light tanks really, except heavy armor and death sights. Great against infantry, horrible against just about everything else. Oh, and check out who came to join the party. This is gonna be a tough fight. I don't know if I can win this actually, but I'm gonna keep fighting. Are they just not hitting? Death sights are just not hitting. I'll make more factories. open the damn gate. Oh, okay. Destroy the gate. Okay, now charge through. I forgot that they can't do that. I forgot they run away. I'm gonna try to get abstract too, so I can get grenades for my. They fixed the infantry, by the way. They used to be able to hold grenades, even though, despite the fact that the update made it so they couldn't. They still could, and now they can't. Now they can't again. Alright, that is a second wave of attacks I was able to hold back. Surprisingly. This is a tough fight. Oh, and he's still alive. Did he even know? Okay. He had an AA, so that's good to know. And he got that surprisingly fast. Oh, and he has stables. He's more than likely going to use Red Devils. Red Devils are an amazing unit. Actually, he got that for the anti-aircraft. Of course, I'm an idiot. I'm gonna start. I have to attack now. I'm gonna send. Actually, I'm not gonna attack now. Get a massive wave of partisans here. And I'm actually gonna get another stable. Now, why am I making Red Devils? Well, Red Devils are perfect shock troops. And they make perfect oh, turn around. Wow, he has a lot. And then make perfect for hit and runs. So I'm gonna have to actually change my strategy a little bit. And I just realized I'm completely out of population. Okay, so this is probably the end. This is more than likely the end. Now, good news is I'm gonna only focus on the. Those are partisans. I'm only gonna focus on these light and pray I get grenades fast. Try to get my Red Devils to the other side. And of course my death sights are being idiotic because they're not actually killing, they're not actually shooting, they're just walking to them again. I hate when red death sights do that. They just walk toward the your enemy. I mean, there's no point in me getting planes. There's point in me doing this. So, to enact my full plan. I'm hoping I can get grenades as fast as possible. And actually, speaking of bombers, that'd be amazing. Real bombers this time. What happened to my... Oh, this guy was actually still here. I didn't even know that guy was still... His base was still operational. That's bad for me. I honestly thought he was wiped out. And I keep shooting myself. He's retreating, which is good. He's gonna regroup. Which is fine. Which is fine. Now my full plan is in hopes... Actually, this would be enough. Now my plan is to get these aerospace, fly them all the way over here. They are ridiculously slow, but they are surprisingly stealthy at the same time. Get them all the way over there, and then I'm going to just move them down. He'll notice, but he won't... and he might get his anti-aircraft Tronkas there just in time. He's going to be so distracted, and that's when I'm going to push. And I finally got my T-34s. Now, Russian vehicles are very bad, but they can also be very good. Light tanks in particular are a lot better in my opinion. And he has no idea. Why am I doing this? Well, he's gonna have no idea I did this. So. I'm actually gonna build an aerospace here and another tower. I'm gonna call my infantry here. Oh my gosh, this is getting insane. This is one hell of a fight. Oh, and check that out. He's pushing, probably? My red devils are over here. I'm gonna get my partisans up front, my soldiers over here. And I have no choice but to attack. I have virtually no... I cannot use any other units. Okay. I'm gonna cut down now. I'm just gonna cut down early. I'm gonna send these units. Hopefully actually over here. And now these guys actually have grenades. I'll have to get them close, unfortunately. And trust me, look at that. Look how fast these units are pulverizing them. And actually, aim for the university. No, aim for the university. And perfect hit, actually. Amazing hit. Pushing. Aim for that tower. Alright, things are looking good for me. Things are looking very good for me. And these workers stopped working. Why is he... Okay, no, I don't care. If he wants to screw up, he can screw up. And my units are screwing up themselves. Because there's no fish. And no fish means no food, and no food means no soldiers that I can just throw at him. Alright, he's going to send those units, which is good, which is very good. He's going to get these units out of the way, and he's going to be distracted from that. I was hoping he'd destroy them before it was too late, but it's just as good as... And throw the last bomb, and kaboom. Get more planes, get heavy bombers. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Got one in stock already. And I need more infantry. The farm up and running again. And we're gonna need some 31 more partisans. Amazing. Things are looking up. I don't know how. I have no idea how, but things are looking up. I honest to God thought I would lose. But it looks like I'm winning. I think I won. Just aim for these factories. Again, Russian soldiers with grenades. Best thing in the world. GG. Keep spawning soldiers, don't stop. And just admire the carnage. We won. I don't know how. I genuinely don't know how. We won. Oh, but he's fighting Nia's freaking partisans. It's not working. Here, go build that. And I shot my own units again. As the friendly fire is on, guys, by the way. And there's a 4? Okay. Okay. And who's not working? There we go. Not like it matters. We are just going to admire this. done. That's victory. GG. I did not expect to win that, but we won. So I hope you all learned something, because I know that I did. That walls are amazing, even against Legionnaires, as long as you have someone to fill in the gap. I finally got my T-34. T-34s take forever to build, by the way. That's it. And here goes my bomber. Drop the payload. Yep. Alright. I hope you all had a good time. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.